to next news. The national leadership of the People's Democratic Party on Monday said that the office of the president is not vacant, despite President Umaru Yar'Adua's poor health. The party also said it is not contemplating any plan to persuade Vice President Jonathan Goodluck or any of its elected office holders to resign as a result of the president's health. There were reports at the weekend that some unnamed people were mounting pressure on Mr. Jonathan to resign just in case Mr. Yar'Adua became too incapacitated by ill health. But a statement by the National Public Secretary of the PDP, Rufai Alkali, said there is no crisis that requires the resignation of any of its elected officials. The statement accused members of the opposition parties of creating unnecessary tension and hype over the medical checkup currently being undertaken by Mr. Yar'Adua in a Saudi hospital. The Governing Council of the University of Benin yesterday announced the appointment of Osayuki Godwin Oshodin as the Vice-Chancellor of the university for a tenure of 5 years. The appointment was, however, greeted by protests from the camps of those who felt shortchanged by the appointment. The school has been without a substantive Vice-Chancellor since March the 9th, 2009, when the former Vice-Chancellor, Emmanuel Nwanze, retired. According to a release by the university's Head of Public Relations and Protocol, R. Omagbemi, Mr. Oshodin's appointment took effect on the 30th of November 2009. The Oyo State Police Command on Monday tendered a public apology over the conduct of one of its men, Raymond Egbongbonwuye, who lost control when his son died at the Onim Memorial Children's Hospital in Ibadan last week. Baba Adisa Bolanta, the state's commissioner of police, made the apology while parading some suspects to the press at the command headquarters in Ibadan. Perhaps too shocked to absorb the news of his son's death, Mr. Egbongbonwuye reportedly went berserk and let loose the contents of a tear gas canister in the hospital's wards, where patients on life support equipment were admitted. Mr. Bolanta said the police authority was hugely embarrassed by the policeman's conduct and has since dismissed him from service. Workers of New Nigerian Newspapers Limited, Kaduna, on Monday sealed the company's premises to protest the alleged non-payment of their 7-month salaries. The protesters, operating under the joint labor unions, closed the main entrance into the company's premises carrying placards and leaves. The chairman of the newspaper Chapel of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Akos John, said the change in the ownership of the organization, effected in 2006, had not improved the fortunes of the company. The company was taken over by the northern state governments in September 2006 when the federal government indicated its intention to privatize it. The managing director of the company, Danusa Alao, said he had made several contacts with the governors to raise funds, but the effort did not yield any positive results. Although time is catching up with rapper Lil Wayne as he awaits time behind bars, he has one more thing to smile about, as reports state that his son was born yesterday. This is Weezy's second child in 2009. Wayne is starting to build himself quite a family tree, as this will be his 4th child. His only daughter, 10-year-old Regina, is known for her pop-up appearance during Wayne and Drake's set For Every Girl, as well as being alongside her mother, Toya Carter, on the reality show Tiny and Toya. Along with celebrating his new seed, Wayne can now look forward to hitting the mainstream once again as his rock album, The Rebirth, and his group compilation, We Are Young Money, will drop December 22nd as a package deal. Unfortunately though, Weezy is due back in court in New York on December 15th to receive his year-long gun sentence after pleading guilty to a felony gun possession charge, as the hip-hop police went above and beyond to hit him up with a BS charge. Thank you for watching Next News. For more information on these or any other stories, please visit our website on www.234next.com.